Hello and welcome. This is Wylker, and I am playing my Let's Play series. And it is time to really ramp up our capabilities of this base so that I can get along to some really cool base design and move into some other mods and have a really solid foundation for resources here that we no longer have to worry about. I do want to update you guys with a couple of things real quick. Remember I was having problems getting my books to sort into this storage crate? Well, the Zorro came up with a really interesting solution, and you'll see here is an extra pipe that's been added to the connection, and it is a logistics pipe request pipe. And next to it, you see a Computercraft computer. Some of you may know this, some of you may not, but almost all of the logistics pipes can be wrapped as Computercraft peripherals. And in this case, wrapping a request pipe allows us to make a simple program like this. Oops, what did I do? Okay, so what you see here is a very simple program, and what it's doing is wrapping the request pipe. And then he just does a real basic print here to show that message while it's running. And what you're going to see is a real quick and easy program that accesses the contents of my logistics pipe systems. That's what this is right here, get available items. And then logistics pipes returns nested tables, which are a little bit complicated. I don't want to get too much into this code because I don't think that that's I don't know. If you guys are curious about it, I can answer questions in the comments if you want to. But essentially what happens here is it looks into the nested tables. It finds anything that has the ID of an enchanted book. And let's see. Oh, and I guess he's recording the amount of it. I don't know what he's doing with the amount. But anyway, he records the checks for the item, checks for the quantity. Then what he's doing here is he is converting the item the SIID, which is the logistics pipes unique ID, and converting it over to a Minecraft ID number. And then it just checks and sees if it is a enchanted book. And then what he does is that's why he checks the amount, because he's just seeing how many are in the system. Okay, no problem. Oh, okay. That way it's not spamming with requests. I get it. So what he does is every minute he checks to see how many enchanted books are in the system. And then you see this here, pipe.makeRequest. So what that's doing is using the request pipe to request however many enchanted books are in the system. And then here's the sleep command that makes it wait the 60 seconds, which is configurable up at the top. And then because it is hooked to a request pipe, the request pipe would request the items and dump it in any attached inventory. So now every 60 seconds, any enchanted books that are in my inventory system anywhere get dumped into the crate. So that is that. The system's not quite perfect yet. You'll see I'm still getting some occasional enchanted items dumped in here. And those are coming from items that have more than one enchantment on them, and that then enter the system only having one stripped off of them, so there still ends up with two on. And you see my chest is getting kind of full here too, and blah, blah, blah. So we got all kinds of stuff going on here. Off camera, I went ahead and made a whole bunch of chipsets, because we're going to need these for things. So I'm going to grab those out of there. And I've recently updated logistics pipes, and the reason that we updated logistics pipes is because, where do I want to put these? Let's put these in here for now. The reason I updated logistics pipes is because he made some changes to how some things work. First of all, I know you guys know that the BuildCraft, the auto workbenches got changed, so now they've got like a long work time on them. Well, that's not going to work for this system. That's not going to do what we need it to do. So logistics pipes has replaced, I don't know what's making all that noise. or I guess added, a replacement for the old auto crafting table, and it is called a logistics crafting table. And you see here it's made with a stone gear and some planks and a chest and some crafting tables. Okay, so why is that important? Well, because what we're going to do is set up a complicated and in-depth auto crafting system for logistics pipes today, and we're going to do it in steps in order to help it supplement the rest of our logistics pipe system to get up and running. Also, the logistics pipe guys have acknowledged that their recipes were kind of expensive, so they have toned down quite significantly the cost for a lot of their recipes. And we are going to take advantage of some of that. Let's see, do I have any glass left over here? As well as, shoring up some of the shortcomings in the system that I've been using so far. I've just been really lazy about it, and that's not good for anybody. So what we're going to do, first of all, is we're going to build a whole bunch of basic logistics pipes. And to do that, we're going to need... Where did those thingies go? I thought I just put them in here. Okay, I did. We're going to need some of these. Let me show you the new recipe. Oops. So in the past, where these required 2 gold gears and 2 redstone torches, now it's just 1 of each, and then the cobblestone transport pipes. So we're going to just build a couple of those. Get some redstone torches, maybe. I don't know if I have any of those built anywhere. That's fine. Let's grab a stack of sticks. Grab a stack of redstone. Okay. Great. So I don't need a ton of these, right? But I will go ahead and build all of my... Of course, now that I've just been talking about the new recipe, I can't remember what it is. All right, so these will go here. And then we need the glass, right? And then the torches, and then the pipes. Yes. All right, cool. So, all right, we got 48 basic logistics pipes. The reason I built so many of these is because I've got a bunch of things I want to do. And in order to build those, I need to build some crafting logistics pipes. And those require basic logistics pipes, stone gears, and redstone. So we're going to go ahead and do some of our basic auto crafting setup right now. And in order to do that, we are going to need to manually build some of those crafting tables I was telling you about. So we need 4 planks, a stone gear, a crafting table, and a chest per. And I think we want to start off with like 4 of these things. So let's see. 3, 4. So we need 4 planks. We're going to have to build some crafting tables. It's probably going to leave us with not quite enough wood here, huh? Oops. Oh, that's okay. Let's go grab a little bit more wood, and then we'll get rocking on this thing. That's rubber wood, isn't it? That is not what we needed. All right. Okay, so what were we building? We're going to need some stone gears. You know what? Let's just do that. Oh, hey, look, a zombie. Not having a door guard anymore is really a disaster. I don't know what I'm supposed to do about that. All right, we'll worry about that later. Okay, so... 1, 2, 3... Oops, almost forgot. Why do you guys always let me forget to bring cobblestone? It's like the most basic thing in the world. part of the reason I'm doing this is so that in the future when I'm doing these builds, I do not have to mess around with running around anymore. So hopefully you guys that haven't seen this before really enjoy it. Okay, so we've got our stone gears. Is there something I can take out of here for now? I need to like get some of this stuff put away. It's just kind of hanging out here. All right, so let's check this recipe again. Stone gears go in the middle. The crafting tables go on top. That goes on the bottom. Our planks go 1, 2, 3, 4. Bang. Okay. Let's grab some more planks and some of our cobblestone. So now what we're going to do is start teaching our system how to do things. And in order to help the system be expandable easily, one of the very first things I need to do is teach it how to make the basic components. So you see what I'm doing is I've got a recipe here for oak planks. I've got a recipe here for sticks. I've got a recipe here for... Oh. What did I do here? Okay, recipe for sticks. We're going to have a recipe here for a wooden gear. And a recipe here for a... That's not what I wanted. And a recipe here for a stone gear. Okay. Now, let's go grab some redstone, stone gear, and basic logistics pipe. So we need actually... Let's see, 1, 2... Let's make 4 more of those real quick. I'm going to make a bunch more of those crafting tables. I'll be right back. Alright guys, I'm back, and I built 8 more of these little guys. And I would be very amiss if I did not show you one of the neater functions of the logistics crafting table. So anyway, I've taught it how to make stone gears. What I actually want to do is teach it how to make more of these crafting tables. So the way I can do that is I can pull up this recipe in NEI and hit the question mark, and bam, it will show up right here in my crafting table. So let's see, we still need to teach it how to make crafting tables and chests. So if we do this, and this, and this, and then this, and this, and this, now it should know everything it needs to know in order to make logistics crafting table. And the other thing I do want to teach it real quick is how to make a logistics crafting pipe. So crafting logistics pipe and that. Okay. And obviously what it's going to need to know to do how from there is a basic logistics pipe, which is going to be a little bit more convoluted because we need to teach it how to make cobblestone transport pipes and diamond pipes and redstone torches and redstone golden chipsets. So we're not going to worry about that part of it right now. We're just going to assume that I have basic logistics pipes in the network, and then it will be able to make the crafting pipes for me. That being said, we do need a whole bunch of them now. So let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, I didn't do those yet. 5, 6, 7, 8. So let's get 8 crafting pipes built. And I'm going to just do that by hand. I've got all the materials with me here. So I'm just going to take that and let's see. I don't think I did that recipe the right way. Yeah, that's in the middle. And on the top goes this. And we're just going to build 8. Okay. Once I have those built, I can start plopping them down. Great. And then the last thing I need to do is actually import those recipes into my system, just like this. I right click on the pipe, I click import. Now, my logistics pipe network knows how to make all of those things. But we got to ask ourselves, how do we get those out of the network? And the answer is, let's see, where am I going to put it? You know, I really want to put it in here. But I don't have logistics pipes run all the way over here yet. All right, we're going to put it in here in a little bit, but for now, I'm just going to build what's called a request logistics pipe. And they're expensive. And I actually think I want to build a Mark II. Okay, so a request logistics pipe takes an iron gear, basic logistics pipe, and a golden chipset, or a gold gear. So let's run over here and we'll get a stone gear and turn it into an iron gear. And I have my golden chipset, so I can go like that, right? And then like this. And then like this. Great. I'll upgrade that in a little bit. The difference between a regular request pipe and a Mark II is that you don't need to use a wrench on a Mark II. So I already have a logistics pipe there. Perfect. So what we're going to do is we're going to stick some cobblestone pipes in the ground like this. And then we're going to do one more, I guess. That. Cool. So now when I come up to this, I can right click with my wrench. And now it's showing you everything that's available in my network. Now, you might be asking where some of these other items come from. And it's very simple. I don't know if you remember, but on some of these chassis, I put provider modules. And provider modules provide whatever's in the attached inventory to the rest of your network. So some of the stuff is being provided by the provider modules. But, turn that off. You see this button that says both? This, when I switch over to craft, it shows that these are all the things that I've taught my network how to craft. Okay? That's great. The problem is, well, I'll show you. The problem is, if I tell it, say, to craft a logistics crafting table, and hit request, you'll notice down here it says I'm missing 4 cobblestone. Or if I tell it, let's say, to craft a crafting table, oh, well, I guess I have wood in the system somewhere. So, in that case, it'll say request successful. It'll shoot off all the stuff that I need, which is by far the coolest part of this mod. And then once it has everything all done, you'll see I end up with a crafting table, which is great. All right, let's put that in here for now. Oh, it's because I have wood in here. Oh no, it's jungle wood. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know where it found wood. So, the next thing that I need to do is I need to get my system able to use all of these resources, okay? So, let's just do a quick count here. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3 by 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we got 10 by 3. Let's just make it, let's call it 10 by 4. So we've got 40 DSUs that we need to be able to use. And that's why I did all this stuff. What we're going to need to do is get a whole bunch of modules ready to go. And I don't think I have any leftover modules, right? Because I did all these items things. Yeah, that's a bummer. So we're going to need 40 blank modules, which is going to be a lot of paper. You know what I'm going to do here, just to be a little bit cheap. Oh, that's not going to work. By the way, I don't know if you guys saw me do this or not, but I put a supplier pipe onto that DSU for the paper, so it'll always keep 9 stacks of paper in this thing. Let's see. Let's go see if we can make. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make. What I got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then I'm going to grab 2 stacks of redstone. Put that away. I've got gold. I think I'm just going to make a whole stack of modules here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. Got 30, so we need another 34 nuggets. Pop those in there. What did I do wrong here? Oh, he changed the recipe. I forgot everything was a lot less expensive than it used to be. Now, like that. All right, cool. So we got a whole stack of modules. Let's get all this paper out of here. Put it back in my system. So that's kind of nice. They're not so expensive anymore. All right. I think I have a... Yeah, okay. Oh, and you notice, see, that's a chassis Mark III, which is why it has 3 slots for paper. And I've got a provider module in there. And that's so that my, I don't know if you guys remember, I set up a system to automatically craft books to shove them down into the Ender farm downstairs. So now we need to make a whole stack of provider modules. And provider modules are a golden chipset, so kind of expensive, 2 lapis or blue dye, and a blank module. So let's grab 2 stacks of lapis and make our modules. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, wow. That's all right. We only need 40 of these anyway, right? Okay, so 40 provider modules. Huzzah! So now we can take these providers and we can start plugging them into all of our pipes, like this, and like this. And providers have a mode switcher. I don't want to leave this to normal because then it will empty out the DSU. So I like to just leave it on, leave 1 item per stack. So I'm not going to bore you guys with me plugging 40 provider modules in, so I'll do that and I'll be right back. Oops, guys, I actually meant to show you one other bit of functionality. If instead of inserting your modules into your pipes, if you just aim in the air and right-click them, you can actually program a stack at once. So, for example, I can put these all on leave 1 item per stack, and then when I go and stick it into the pipe, it will automatically be on that configuration, so you don't have to do it for each one. Real useful tip for when you're doing big operations like this. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I've got all my providers plugged in. Let's check out and see what that looks like. You see this? Now I have tons and tons of resources available in order to craft stuff with. All my iron, you can search it. So I have 7,000 iron ingots, an iron sword, and some iron armor, and 193 redstone iron chipsets. The only thing I didn't put a provider on yet was this one. Because eventually, while I do want to have a provider hook to this, the problem right now is that since I am constantly requesting all the books to be sent to this this request pipe, it's gonna constantly feed books from one pipe to the other, and I don't really know what I want to do about that yet. So Anyway, now I have the ability to say that I want to build any of the things in here, and it will automatically build them and spit them out over at my request pipe. What is that? Is that a random leftover? Yeah, crafting pipe. Okay, cool. So let's teach some more stuff to my machines. It'll be awesome. Oh yeah, have we got plans for this? All right, so next, what I want to do is let's build. Oh, I don't know. Let's go teach these guys some more recipes. So we taught this one how to make a crafting logistics pipe, but we're going to need to teach this thing how to make some basic pipes. So let's do that. And we're going to teach it to use the chipset recipe, okay? And to do that, we need to teach it a cobblestone transport pipe recipe. And we need to teach it a diamond transport pipe recipe. And we need to teach it a redstone torch recipe, right? Then we need 4 more crafting pipes. So let's get those made. Here we can go steal one from over here. Import. And let's see. What do we decide those take? Okay, so stone gears. We are short stone gears. We need 3. One more. So we can run over here. I'm going to definitely move this because that's a dumb place for it. I'm going to type in stone, find my stone gear recipe, and just tell it I need 1. And maybe if we hurry, we can watch it. Items flying around. Pew! There it goes. Ta-da! Okay, so we are going to go ahead and I cannot remember this recipe to save my life now. It used to just be the lapis. Okay, so now it's I don't know. Redstone. Okay. Jeez. And by the way, you don't have to just be able to craft things with this. I can also come to here and tell it, hey, I need 3 redstone. And it will immediately pop right out. All right. Grab those. We're going to teach it all these recipes. Import, import, import. So let's say I wanted to go ahead and, I don't know. Let's make another row of crafting tables. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8 seems like a better number, right? So let's go ahead and run over here. And we're going to request 8 crafting logistics pipes. Oh, missing diamonds. I'm missing diamonds because I don't have a provider module on this chest. And that's going to be successful. And then let's request 8 of these. That might be actually kind of neat to watch. So, as you can see here, my pipes are making things. Items are zooming around. And if we come over here, we should find on the ground, ta-da, 8 crafting logistics pipes and 8 logistics crafting tables. So now I have the basis put together where I can begin to teach my system how to make all the things that I would like to teach it to make. if I wanted to take the next step for my logistics pipe system, I could teach it how to make chassis or how to make, oh, you know what? Blank modules are a good one. Well, you know what? I'll do that stuff later. The next thing I want to do, and the last thing I want to do, is make this system really become amazing. So I'm going to get rid of that request pipe. And we are going to talk about what a remote order logistics pipe is. And you'll see here, this uses a basic logistics pipe, an interpearl, and a redstone. And I can turn my request pipe back into a basic pipe. Although maybe I won't do that. Maybe I'll hang on to it because those are expensive. So let's grab an enderpearl. And we're going to grab, let's just make that real quick. Just grab the stack for now. All right, so we have an enderpearl, a basic logistics pipe, and a redstone. And this is called a remote order logistics pipe. And this is a little different than the regular request logistics pipe. And the reason is because it requires interaction from one of these remote orderers. And you see, these are very expensive. 2 diamond chipsets and 4 pieces of glass. Now, I'm gonna break this for just a minute and go build some diamond chipsets in my assembly table because they take forever. So I'm gonna get that done and I will be right back. Our diamond chipset should be finished. And with that, we can do something like this. And put those in there and have a remote orderer. Okay, so now we take our remote orderer and we walk our happy little behinds over here to our remote order pipe and we right click it. And you'll see there it says connected to pipe. So now I can right click on this guy and have access to my request system, which is neat, right? Well, let's make it even better. The last thing I'm going to make here is, let's get some of this stuff put away. Gold, and lapis, and redstone. Leave those in there for now. Yeah, okay, whatever. So the last thing that I want to build is an ender chest. And these are pretty straightforward, right? 4 blaze rods, 2 obsidian, chest wool, and ender pearl. Now the real question is, do I have any blaze left? And the answer, of course, is no. Oh, mob spawns are down here now. Oh, cool, I do. So, what do those take? 4? I can never remember. Oh, did he? Okay. Oh, man. He disabled the recipe for blaze rods. All right, so I'm going to go grab some blaze rods. I'll be back. This is literally the scariest place on Earth. I cannot even imagine what is going on. There's infernals everywhere. Look at this. Look at that infernal blaze. God, this is terrifying. All right. All right, let's get out of here before I die. All right. And I needed to check on my ender recipe. It's 4 of those rods, right? Because the other thing I need to do is check on my ender pouch. Okay, so it takes powders. Jeez. All right, I'm going back in. I did kill one of them that dropped. Just gonna upgrade that, right? Sweet. I don't know if that'll protect me against fire, though. Maybe I should just leave these on for now until they break. All right, I'll be back. Hooray, I am victorious. Let's get out of here. All right. That was a lot easier the second time I went in there. So, we are going to build an ender chest. So, I need a regular chest. And remember, we can build that with our... I got some fire protection leggings while I was in there, by the way. So we can build that with a request pipe. And then we need a wool to obsidian and ender pearl. So the ender pearl's not hard. I think we're actually going to need a couple of those, right? Because that takes one too. And a wool. I'm going to get an obsidian factory put together too. It's kind of silly that I don't have anything for it. But in the meantime, we can just do this. Okay, so now we can do that. Oh, I didn't pick up my chest. Okay, so we can do that. The 4 blazes, the wool. Awesome. And now we need some leather, which is in one of these guys. Did I put leather down here at the mob drops? Where is the leather? Got chicken and pork chop. Wow, do I really have no leather? Oh, I know where it is. Haha. Leather. Alright, so let's check this again. 3 leather. You grab 1 more wool and 4 of those blaze powders. Okay. So now we can do, I left the leather over there because I'm dumb. Now we can take this, make our backpack. Oh yeah, this is exciting. And we're gonna grab, I don't know, 3 lapis. Blue's a good color for this. Now we're gonna take our ender chest. We're gonna plop it down there. You notice those connect. We are going to color this bad boy. Blue, blue, blue. We're gonna take our ender pouch. Also color it blue, blue, blue. Because now, what's gonna happen is whenever I use my remote orderer, let's just say for fun that I wanted a stack of apples, I can hit request on it, and anywhere I'm at in the whole universe, they will show up inside my ender pouch. And that, folks, in my opinion, is amazing. This has been Wylker. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you next time.